Let me ask you something straight up. When was the last time you felt truly good in your body? Not just okay, not just getting by, but clear-headed, energized, light on your feet, and strong. If you're over 50, chances are you've noticed subtle changes creeping in. Your digestion isn't what it used to be. Your energy dips harder in the afternoon. Your joints feel stiffer in the morning. And your performance in the gym, at work, or in the bedroom just doesn't feel as reliable as it once did. Most guys blame aging. Some start popping supplements. Others accept it as normal. But here's the uncomfortable truth. A huge part of what you're experiencing may be coming from silent gut inflammation. And the wild part? You could be throwing money at pills while ignoring one simple food that's been quietly repairing guts for centuries. I've talked to countless men who say the same thing. I eat pretty well, I take my vitamins, but I still feel inflamed, bloated, tired, or foggy. Sound familiar? That's because inflammation doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers through low energy, stubborn belly fat, sore joints, and a slow loss of drive. Today, I want to show you why skipping supplements might actually be the smartest move you make, and how one powerful fermented food can help calm gut inflammation naturally, restore digestion, and support energy and performance from the inside out. And no, this isn't some exotic superfood that costs a fortune or requires a special order online. It's something you can find at most grocery stores, and once you understand how to use it properly, it can become a simple daily habit that pays off in a big way. Stick with me because in a moment, I'll explain why your gut is the control center for aging, strength, and vitality, and how this one food helps flip the switch back in your favor. Now let's talk about what's really happening inside your body, because once you understand this, everything starts to make sense. Your gut isn't just a food tube. It's a living ecosystem made up of trillions of bacteria that influence almost everything. Your immune system, your hormones, your energy levels, even how well you recover after exercise. In fact, more than 70% of your immune system lives right there in your digestive tract. So when your gut is inflamed, your entire body feels it. As we get older, especially after 50, that gut ecosystem starts to change. Years of stress, processed foods, alcohol, medications, and even lack of sleep slowly weaken the gut lining. Tiny gaps form, allowing inflammatory particles to leak into your bloodstream. This is often called leaky gut, and it triggers low-grade chronic inflammation that never fully shuts off. You may not feel sharp pain, but you feel tired, stiff, foggy, bloated, and weaker than you used to. Here's where most men go wrong. They try to fight inflammation from the outside with pills and powders, turmeric capsules, probiotics, multivitamins. But if your gut lining is damaged, many of those nutrients don't even absorb properly. It's like pouring premium fuel into a car with a cracked engine block. Researchers, including physicians like William Li, have shown that real healing starts with feeding the beneficial bacteria already living in your gut and restoring balance at the source. When good bacteria thrive, they produce compounds that calm inflammation, strengthen the gut barrier, and send powerful all is well signals throughout your body. Testosterone regulation improves, insulin sensitivity improves, even joint comfort and mental clarity can improve. Think of your gut like soil in a garden. If the soil is damaged, nothing grows well. But when you rebuild that soil, everything above it starts to flourish naturally. And this is why fermented foods matter so much. They don't just add bacteria, they help reprogram your gut environment. They introduce living cultures that crowd out harmful microbes and teach your immune system to relax instead of staying in fight mode all day long. That's the why. And now that you understand the root of the problem, it's time for the exciting part, the simple, powerful solution you can start using today. So, let's talk about the solution. The one fermented food that quietly outperforms most supplements when it comes to repairing gut inflammation is plain traditional sauerkraut. Not the sugary stuff in jars with preservatives. I'm talking about real fermented cabbage with live cultures, the kind you usually find refrigerated. It may sound simple, but don't let that fool you. This humble food is loaded with natural probiotics, organic acids, and enzymes that go straight to work, rebuilding your gut lining and calming inflammation from the inside. Here's why sauerkraut is so powerful, especially for men over 50. During fermentation, cabbage transforms. Beneficial bacteria multiply, vitamin C increases, vitamin K2 forms, and compounds appear that help tighten the junctions in your gut wall. That means fewer inflammatory particles leaking into your bloodstream. Less inflammation equals better digestion, steadier energy, clearer thinking, and yes, better performance. Think of it like sending a repair crew into your digestive system. These live cultures don't just pass through, they help rebalance your microbiome, push out harmful bacteria, and create an environment where healing can finally happen. Now let's get practical, because this is where most guys either make it work or give up too soon. Start small. If you've never eaten fermented foods regularly, begin with just 1 tablespoon a day. Seriously. 1 tablespoon, take it about 10 to 15 minutes before your largest meal, usually lunch or dinner. This primes your digestive system, stimulates stomach acid, and prepares your gut to absorb nutrients better. After a few days, move up to 2 tablespoons. Eventually, you can work your way to about a quarter cup per day if it feels good. There's no rush. Your gut didn't get inflamed overnight, and it won't heal overnight either. Chew it slowly, let it mix with your saliva. That may sound strange, but digestion starts in the mouth, and this helps activate enzymes that signal your stomach and intestines to get ready. If the taste feels strong at first, that's normal. You can mix it into eggs, add it beside grilled meat, or toss a little into a salad. Some guys even take a forkful like medicine. Whatever works for you. Now here's where it gets interesting. Within 1 to 2 weeks, many men notice less bloating, smoother digestion, and fewer afternoon energy crashes. By week 3 or 4, joints often feel less stiff in the morning. Mental fog starts lifting. And because your gut plays a huge role in hormone regulation, some men also report better sleep and stronger libido. But you can enhance the results even more with a few simple habits. First, pair your sauerkraut with protein. Eggs, chicken, fish, or beef work great. Protein provides the building blocks for tissue repair, while fermented foods improve absorption. It's a powerful combo. Second, take a slow 5-minute walk after meals. Nothing intense, just gentle movement. This helps move food through your digestive tract and supports blood sugar control, which further reduces inflammation. Third, breathe through your nose while you eat. It sounds small, but nasal breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, putting your body in rest and digest mode. Less stress during meals equals better digestion. Some men also like adding a small amount of olive oil or avocado alongside their sauerkraut. Healthy fats help absorb fat-soluble vitamins and keep inflammation low. Now here's the big mindset shift. This isn't about chasing a quick fix. This is about rebuilding your foundation. When your gut heals, everything else becomes easier. You don't need a cabinet full of supplements. You need consistency with simple, powerful foods that work with your biology, not against it. And the best part, this is affordable, accessible, and sustainable. You're not forcing your body to change. You're giving it what it's been missing. Now, before you run to the fridge and grab a fork, let's talk about the mistakes that can quietly sabotage your results, because I see these all the time. First mistake, buying the wrong kind of sauerkraut. If it's sitting on a shelf at room temperature and packed with vinegar, sugar, or preservatives, it's basically just sour cabbage. The live bacteria are gone. You want refrigerated sauerkraut that says raw or contains live cultures. If there are more than a few ingredients listed, put it back. Cabbage, salt, and thyme. That's it. Second mistake, starting with too much. Don't be that guy who eats half a jar on day 1 and then wonders why his stomach feels like it's hosting a marching band. Your gut needs time to adapt. Remember, you're introducing billions of new microbes. Start small, go slow, and let your system adjust. Third mistake, expecting instant miracles. This isn't caffeine. You're repairing tissue and rebalancing bacteria. That takes consistency. Most men need at least 2 to 4 weeks before they really feel the deeper benefits. Stick with it. Fourth mistake, canceling out the benefits with inflammatory habits. If you're washing down your sauerkraut with soda, eating ultra-processed foods all day, or drinking heavily at night, you're fighting yourself. You don't have to be perfect, but you do need to give your gut a fighting chance. Fifth mistake, ignoring medications or health conditions. If you're on immune-suppressing drugs, dealing with severe digestive disease, or have been told to avoid fermented foods, talk to your doctor first. And if you notice unusual symptoms like persistent discomfort, stop and reassess. Here's another big one most men overlook: eating while stressed. If you're scrolling your phone, arguing, or rushing through meals, your body stays in fight or flight mode. That shuts down digestion and limits how much benefit you get from even the best foods. Slow down, sit, breathe, give your body permission to heal, and finally, don't fall into the trap of thinking this one food replaces everything else. Sauerkraut supports your gut, but it works best alongside real whole foods, decent sleep, light movement, and stress management. Think of it as a powerful teammate, not a lone superhero. Avoid these mistakes, and you dramatically increase your chances of real, lasting results. Let's bring everything together. If you're over 50 and dealing with low energy, stubborn inflammation, digestive issues, or that slow loss of drive, it's not just getting older. A big part of it starts in your gut. Chronic silent inflammation quietly drains your strength, focus, and performance. Instead of throwing more supplements at the problem, you learned today that one simple fermented food, real sauerkraut with live cultures, can help repair your gut lining, rebalance your microbiome, and calm inflammation naturally. You don't need to overcomplicate it. Start with 1 tablespoon a day before your main meal. Chew slowly, pair it with protein. Take a short walk after eating. Breathe through your nose. Give it 2 to 4 weeks. That's it. Small habits done consistently can lead to better digestion, steadier energy, less joint stiffness, clearer thinking, and even improved sleep and libido. This isn't a quick hack, it's rebuilding your foundation. Now here's your simple challenge. For the next 14 days, add sauerkraut to one meal a day, just one. Pay attention to how your body responds. Notice your energy, your stomach, your mornings, and your mood. Then come back here and tell me what changed. Did you feel lighter, less bloated, more focused? I genuinely love to hear your experience in the comments. And if this video helped you understand your body a little better, do me a favor. Hit the like button so more men can see this. Share it with a friend who's always tired or dealing with gut issues. And make sure you subscribe, because every week we break down simple, natural strategies to help you stay strong, sharp, and energized well into your later years. Aging doesn't mean slowing down. It means getting smarter about how you take care of yourself. Start with your gut and let everything else rise from there. Drop your questions below, take the 14-day challenge, and I'll see you in the next video.